Hey guys, today's video is going to be a review on the Sephora Cinderella palette. I got it about 2 weeks ago and I've been playing with it pretty much every single day since I got it. I found it online probably about 2 months ago, I want to say, a month and a half ago, something like that. And I was looking on YouTube for it and checking out the website, and I was absolutely in love. And then I finally broke down and went to the store and swatched it in person, and it was pretty much love at first sight. Actually, I lie. It wasn't love at first sight. They had me at Cinderella. It was Cinderella love at first sight. But the swatches were so pretty online, I had to go into the store and check it out, and then I just completely caved. And I bought it, and thank goodness that I love it, because it's not the cheapest product in the world, but I really, really, really like it. Okay, so first we'll talk about packaging. There's actually 2 separate palettes for this Storybook palette. This is the packaging. It's very pretty. I have to tilt it this way, guys, because the lighting's a little off, and I want you to be able to actually see the designs and things like that, so just bear with me. It's rectangular like this. I'll do this first. It's kind of like a book, like most palettes are. I'm going to tilt it this way so you can see it. You've got a silhouette of Cinderella here, and then you have this like flashy gold plastic lame stuff, I'm not sure, designs going all the way around it, and some vines over here. This and this are completely blank, just like a light blue. This part, let me see if I can flip it this way for you guys, says Cinderella, and you've got a little bit more of that leafy design. And then on the back, it's the same thing. It's pretty plain. You've got the Cinderella sticker here, and the vines going over here. This is blue velvet, and there's this little gold thing, and you pull it here, and you have all of your shadows like this. So there they are. Now, as I said earlier, there are 2 versions of this eyeshadow palette. However, the eyeshadows inside them are exactly the same. The difference in these palettes is that this packaging here, this is cardboard. This is nice cardboard, though. It's pretty sturdy. The other version of this packaging is the exact same design, except it actually has crystals on it. That palette is, I believe, $150. This palette is $55, and then after tax, I think it comes out to about $60. So the main difference in what you're paying for is not the eyeshadows, it's actually the outside of the box. So you may be wondering why someone would want to pay $100 extra for the exact same palette to be bedazzled. What it is you can take all the eyeshadows out of the palette, remain with the nice blue velvet lining, and you have yourself a jewelry box. So that is why they have the option to have all the crystals in there and things like that. It can be a beautiful jewelry box. I actually probably will use this as a jewelry box because I love Cinderella and I love Disney so much. I haven't decided yet. For right now, I do keep my eyeshadows in here, but you have the option to do that. So that's kind of cool. I really like that about this palette. It's multifunctional. So now we're down to the fun stuff. Here are all 20 eyeshadows, and at $55 a piece, you're paying less than $3 for each shadow. So that's a pretty good deal, considering the average price for an eyeshadow at Sephora, I believe, is around $8. You can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's about $8. I'm going to include swatches of all these at the end of the video, and I'll put a description in the down bar so that you guys can read like my interpretation of each color. One of the things I like the most is the versatility of this palette. I love the fact that you have a ton of pastels in there. Fairy Godmother is by far the most beautiful pastel periwinkle blue I have ever laid my eyes on. Royal is a fantastic electric blue. Maiden is this really cool kind of pinky purpley kind of color. But I also love that there's a lot of neutrals. And I like that because I can do everything from this crazy colorful pop look to a very nice neutral daytime look. And there's also some really dark smoky colors in there. Cinders, midnight. I mean, you've got yourself a beautiful, sexy, smoky eye. And I really like that. When you start getting into products that cost more than, I would say, probably $25 or $30, I want to know that I'm going to get the versatility in the use out of them, or it isn't worth it to me. So as far as finishes go, they're predominantly shimmers and satin. One thing I do want to let you guys know about, there's very few matte colors in this palette. Fairy Godmother and Glass Slipper appear to be matte, but I will say when you put them on, they have just a hint of shimmer, not much, so I qualify them for the most part as a satin. Fairy Godmother, once you blend it though, it goes on pretty much matte, but like I said, there's just a hint in my eyes of shimmer. Royal and A Wish are absolutely 100% matte. No questions about it, they're matte. Everything else has either a sparkle or a shimmer or a frost to it. So I just want to let you guys know this. If you're looking for a palette with a ton of matte pastels, you're not necessarily going to find it. But you will find really nice satin finish pastels in here. For me personally, it's nice to have these in a matte satiny kind of finish because I get so tired of seeing pastels in this like frosty shimmery look. Sometimes that's not what I want. I want that medium range and I want to be able to create a texture with my eyes. I don't want my whole face to be shimmery. So I really, really like that. But I wanted to just show this to you guys so that you get an idea of one combination you can use for this palette. There's tons that you can do, but it's always nice to see it on someone to get kind of an idea of what you can do with some of these colors. I have Ball Gown in the inner corner and as my highlight color, and I also have it layered above Midnight, which is my liner. And I did a line on top of that of Ball Gown. In the middle of my eye, I have Glass Slipper and Fairy Godmother, and then in my crease I have Royal with Midnight in my outer corner. Underneath my eyes I have just black gel liner, and then I have Royal in my lash line. For my liner, sorry, I hope you guys can see this, I'm sorry, is Midnight layered over a black liquid liner. I didn't have any navy blue liners, so I had to kind of go with this for that. But this is one color combination. And like I said, if you guys want a tutorial or have any questions about how I did this look, by all means, leave me a comment. I'll be happy to answer them. As far as the quality of the shadows, none of the shadows left me underwhelmed. They all had very good pigmentation. They all had very nice, soft textures to them. The only complaint I do have as far as the textures to these shadows, and I'm talking all of them, the shimmers, the frosts, the mattes, the whole deal, they're very powdery. These are very powdery shadows. So what ends up happening is when you touch your brush to the product, there's some residual there, so you definitely want to tap off your brush or you will have a lot of fallout with these colors. Specifically these two right here, which is Midnight and Cinders. This Cinders is black with gold glitter and Midnight is like a navy with blue and black glitter, I believe, maybe some silver. There's a lot of fallout to these, so you just want to kind of be aware of that. They're very, very powdery. They go on really smoothly though. They pack on color really, really nice. I don't feel like I'm having to go over the same spots several times to really get the color. Fairy Godmother is by far the most pigmented, beautiful periwinkle blue. I can't speak enough about it. It's my favorite color in the palette. It's the seller of the palette to me. It is the most phenomenal color on the face of pretty much the planet at this particular moment. My planet, Jessica's planet. It's a big deal. I love it. So overall, I'm really happy with this product. I think it was worth the money. I was not underwhelmed in any form or fashion. I'm very, very happy with my purchase. I think this is going to be a very good winter holiday gift, be it Hanukkah or Christmas, for someone who enjoys makeup and wants to play around with colors, or anyone who's a Disney fan. I don't think you're going to go wrong with this gift. I think it's worthwhile, and I hope you guys won't be disappointed. Don't yell at me if you are, please don't. I'm just giving you my review. Just letting you know what I thought. But I think it's worth it. I hope you guys liked the review. If you have any more questions of anything I didn't cover about the products, please leave me a comment below. Like I said, if you're interested in learning how to do this look, please let me know in the comments. Maybe I can do a tutorial. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you soon. Bye.